Have you ever heard the saying that it's better to keep your mouth shut than to open your mouth and reveal to the world how stupid you actually are? Let's go ahead and get into what Tetsuya Nomura had to say about a public demo. And I want you to know that the reason why I'm telling you guys that saying isn't about what Tetsuya Nomura has to say, but of course I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant at the end of the video here, but I'm going to talk about this in pretty much give my reasoning on why I feel like the shit people are saying at this point is stupid. And then of course we'll actually go ahead and close out the video. So Tetsuya Nomura had this to say about a public demo. There are also no plans to release a public demo. However, fans in Japan will have the opportunity to play at the Tokyo Game Show. Nomura apologizes for the delay, but he hopes everyone can wait just a little longer until Kingdom Hearts 3 releases on January 25th, 2019 in Japan and January 29th in Western territories. So do you see anything, or did you hear me say anything about worries of a data mine of Kingdom Hearts 3's demo files? Did you see anything about, of course, how he's afraid to put a demo out there on the PSN? No, but you do have a lot of people coming up with these excuses for Tetsuya Nomura, for Square Enix. And I'm not mad at Tetsuya Nomura or Square Enix if this is not the plans that they have. This company in particular, Square Enix, is damn known for not putting out demos for their games. Final Fantasy 15, what they did with that, and of course other games, I don't know why the hell recently they've been doing a lot of demos. Hell, Octopath Traveler got a demo yesterday, and of course that game won't be out for like another month. So obviously Square Enix isn't the big company when it comes to like releasing demos, but they have done it on occasions, and of course Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is one of those occasions. 0.2 kind of serves as a demo, but it's not really a demo, it's more so like an engine test, and Tetsuya Nomura did elaborate on that because he stated that 0.2 really doesn't play like Kingdom Hearts 3. However, it's using the same engine, it's going to use a lot of the same systems when it comes to like the magic, and of course the I forgot what those commands things are called, but you know, the big command things and stuff with the magic, and of course how Aqua can use Spellweaver again, but this time it's not like a command drive. So of course that was what he had to say about 0.2 and how it's like a demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 essentially, but it's not really Kingdom Hearts 3, nor is it going to have the true Kingdom Hearts 3 experience to it. And when it comes to the idea that, oh, they don't want to do it and it makes sense and it's understandable that they don't want to do it due to data mines, let me ask you a question. Don't we know of competent as developers that can put out a demo and not have every fucking little thing about their game be leaked through a demo? This is called competence. This competence is when, of course, you take the files of what you want to be within the demo, isolate it, make it playable, make sure it isn't buggy, make it playable, and then of course you use that as your demo. You isolate those files, and when I say isolate, that means pretty much remove everything else that doesn't consist within the contents of the demo that you want to be displayed when someone plays it. Of course, so if they went under the hood and of course looked into the files, there wouldn't be nothing there for them to find. This is fucking possible, and this is why we still see demos to this day, although of course leakers do exist. This is why we do see an overflow, an influx of fucking betas, even though data miners do exist. And of course, usually a lot of data miners can't even get into the damn files of the game for months at a time. So it's really like, if they did a demo in November, by the time we reach January 29th, motherfuckers still won't know how to get under the hood of the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo. But right now there is no plans to release a demo, and that's different from saying that data miners will get into the files of the demo and pretty much they will leak everything. That's different. Of course, 0.2, if you want to take 0.2 for example, Tetsuya Nomura confirmed that 0.2 is ripped directly out of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's legitimately ripped out of Kingdom Hearts 3. They ripped it out of Kingdom Hearts 3 and pretty much finished up, of course, the gameplay style that we know within the game, and that's what came with, of course, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, as he felt like that was too much of a side story that pulls away from the main story, so he pulled it directly out of Kingdom Hearts 3. What big reveals did we get out of 0.2, my niggas? That's because they isolated the fucking files. They isolated the files so that way, of course, nothing could truly be leaked. Now, I did see in some comment that, of course, there was some kind of reveal of the Pirates of the Caribbean world, but once again, a competent developer knows how to isolate files. And I'm not trying to call no one at Square Enix stupid, but of course, you can obviously tell they did exactly what they could do for a Kingdom Hearts 3 demo and isolate the fucking files to whatever the hell they want to make playable. What's making me upset in this video isn't that, of course, we won't be getting a demo, but when people try to come up with excuses for Square Enix, or when they try to come up with these lies and stuff to kind of, get people to feel all right that we're not going to see a demo, you know, fuck the everyday person, fuck the person who has to spend all of their money on bills, spend all of their monies on responsibilities, instead of being able to go run to some Comic-Con, being able to go run to some, of course, big-ass PAX event, being able to go to Japan and go to Tokyo Game Show, be able to go to PSX at the end of the year. Fuck those people, you know. It's understandable that they won't be releasing a demo that people have waited like fucking 12, 13 years for. You know, it's stupid, especially when you've already played the game. You know, you can talk when you know how the game feels. You can talk when you know that potentially you will be at every event that Kingdom Hearts 3 demos will appear at. But of course, when it comes to regular people, oh no, they just have to be understanding about it. You know, data miners, oh my god, Square Enix are so scared. They're not competent developers. They can't separate these files and, you know, keep people from getting under the hood and stuff. And, you know, they can't make sure that these files aren't within the game. Man, that's not how this shit works, bro. You don't take a demo by, you don't make a demo by, of course, making only one section playable and the rest of the game is still on the files. That's not how demos work. That's not how demos work. We wouldn't get any fucking demos if that was the only way to create a demo. And the reason why we don't see too many leaks when demos come out is because competent developers know how to isolate the files and make those files playable, which is what is the contents of the demo, and keep the rest of the game sacred. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. Man, I just went on a full-on rant, bro. I didn't even breathe. But of course, I'm going to leave this video on this note. Whether or not Square Enix decides to release a public demo is completely up to their discretion. It's completely up to the discretion of Tetsuya Nomura, Shinji Hashimoto, and of course the president of Square Enix if he decides to sign off on a public demo for the PSN or Xbox Marketplace. But when it comes to this demo as well, I find it to be a huge disservice when people take this information, this kind of information right here, and spread it as, of course, there's no reason for people to, you know, be upset about it. There's no reason for people to feel down about it, or you're just being childish if you think that a demo should have came, or you feel like you're being treated unfairly because a demo didn't come and and you don't have access to it. For the people like that, it's just like, man, that's like a huge disservice and like a huge fucking lie that you telling people just so that way, like, you know what I'm saying? You've already tried the damn games. And if y'all want to think I'm taking shots, it's fine. But you've already tried the damn game. Don't try to sit here and fucking tell people that they can't feel a little down about it. They can't be a little upset about the fact that they won't get to try it, especially when a lot of people aren't in the fucking position, in no place in the world. A lot of people aren't in the damn position to go to some kind of con. Most of the money that they make is to provide for their families, to provide for themselves, to take care of responsibilities. A lot of people don't have the time or the money to just go to a con to fucking play Kingdom Hearts 3. But we know that Square Enix has been in the mood of releasing demos, and as Tetsuya Nomura stated, there are no plans to release a public demo, but that's right now. Who knows, with how vocal and of course the fans have been, and the fact that this has gotten to him, potentially he may go home and say, well, potentially we do need to put out a public demo. People want the opportunity to try it, and of course I would love to have that happen for them, or make that happen for them. Remember, this is the same dude that said after Kingdom Hearts 2.8 there won't be any releases and stuff that come after that. And literally right before 2.8 dropped, we got the announcement of 1.5 plus 2.5, which is a re-release with 60 FPS and 1080p HD for the PlayStation 4. We literally got that announced after he had just said after 2.8 there won't be nothing else. But of course, thank you guys for tuning in to the video. This has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. And remember, man, sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut than to open your mouth and reveal how stupid you are to the world. Peace out.
What's left of me? What's left of me? And you and I, there's a